The accomplishment of the title screen before the opening movie just started up again. Whoa, Samuel, dude! Wow, everybody gets in on a title screen. Anyway, hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 70 of Atelier Ryza. Last time, we learned that everybody was going their own separate ways. And, well, Ryza will stay on the island as the village alchemist. And we all promise to meet up again someday. So today is the day that we start the post-game. Like the post-game scenarios. So, we definitely saw this last time, but whenever you clear the game, you'll have the option to create clear save data. Basically, the clear data is marked with a star, as you can see. That's basically your indication of clear data right there. Just simply beat the game once, and it'll be right there for you. But it also gave you the opportunity to, well, show off a few different things, rather. So whenever you load up the clear save data, you have two options. One is to basically start a New Game Plus playthrough where you restart the game from the beginning, but you'll keep money, gold coins, weapons, armors, accessories, and core items, and Weasel Roast records. However, since you're starting from the very beginning, your materials and container are basically thrown out the window. However, what we're going to do, rather than just simply do a New Game Plus playthrough, is we're going to continue on after the ending, because new events are added afterwards if we decide to continue on. Because that's basically the certified, well, start of the post-game, as they say. Ryza throws a going-away party for everyone, even Boss. They all discuss their future plans, and although they're all going their separate ways, they promise to meet up again in the future. Ryza swears to continue working hard as an alchemist. There, at Atelier Ryza. Ah, precious. And of course, there it is. Yeah, haven't done that in like a million years. Anyway, you return back to the atelier after selecting continue, and you'll be greeted. Looks like everyone is here. By this dude. What's going on, Ampel? Well, I heard a rumor that you might be interested in. When we were at the Holy Tower of Pioneer, do you remember the ruins that we saw along the way? You mean the ones built to the sides of the valley?
Yeah.
No, not those. The ones we saw before that. They were set away from the main road a little bit. Oh yeah, I think I remember the ones you're talking about, yeah. Apparently, a powerful monster has appeared in that area. Some travelers even came under attack. What were travelers doing there? Isn't that place forbidden? Other travelers aren't connected to with what your village forbids. Not to mention those who enjoy defying norms. People like you, in other words. I guess you can't really deny that. Anyway, considering the location, it could be related to alchemy in some way, which is why I'm bringing it up. Okay, you sold me. Let's go check it out. A powerful monster, huh? Time to put my training to the test. After the Ravaging Queen, this'll be nothing. I'm sure you're gonna force me to go anyway, so fine. Alright, let's prepare and head to the ruins. Or, you know, you can just go there whenever you want, it's fine. It's the post-game after all, so it really only makes sense. But yeah, you get that scene right after you select continue and choose to go back to the atelier, so yeah. Anyway, in terms of post-game stuff, really all that we can do, actually, is just simply craft things. Because honestly, that's really all that we can do, aside from that really powerful monster that we were just told about. And also the DLC, too. So, yeah, I'm still saving the Secret Solitary Island for after we're done with everything with the main game. So, we're going to just do everything else that involves, you know, super bosses, and then that really powerful monster that we were told about. And then we're going to go over to the DLC stuff, starting with the Secret Solitary Island. But yeah, we pretty much wrapped up the entire quest thing, actually. Yeah, we wrapped up everything. And I think we just forget my spiel about the underworld being cut off from you, because that was really only a main story type thing. You can completely go there in the post-game, which I didn't even practice until just this moment. I could have practiced a lot further. I only did up to the main story's ending. Like, I didn't have time for anything else. I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, so I think I'll just put up a big fat lie post saying that, oh yeah, no, it's actually not. So, whoops. It's actually not, so whoops. So, yeah, you can just basically go to the underworld anytime you want now that the water is all backed up. Or the water is now back to full strength and blah, 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 everything else. So, with basically me doing the vast majority of everything, like all the quests, most of the, or rather some of the super bosses and anything else, what is there left to do? We'll tackle even more super bosses, obviously. And besides, there's still fatal drives that I haven't actually shown off yet. I've shown Ryza's, Claudia's, and Empel's, but not Tao's and Lent's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Claudia and Empel from the party in order to make way for Tao and Lent here. Well, because they haven't really gotten their dues in terms of, well, anything. Besides, I don't even think their core items have been updated since. Oh yeah, definitely not. They haven't been updated since, you know, ever. So that's basically very much a given. So what I'm gonna do here is, since we're gonna be fighting another super boss here today, we're going to just outfit everybody, at least as far as Lent and Tao are concerned, with all of the big important core items. Because really, Ryza is just going to be carrying this entire fight here, with her astronomical clock and everything. So really, all we can do is just use item rebuild to just simply build up everything as much as we can, so that we can do the thing. Indeed. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna do just that very thing, if I don't run out of space to begin with. Oh yeah, and also I actually forgot to mention too, because I'll throw up a picture up on screen how this is. After clearing the game, you also get very hard difficulty, which is one step up from harder, or one step up from hard, and charismatic difficulty, basically the extreme difficulty of Atelier Ryza. Charismatic difficulty is something else entirely. Let me tell you what. Oops, excuse me, I forgot to mention. Legendary difficulty. Yeah, you thought Halo was the only one that could have legendary difficulty? Well, think again. Atelier Ryza has legendary difficulty. So basically, the way that each difficulty works is that every difficulty raises the enemy's stats a little bit. And that means all of them. HP, attack, defense, speed, and weight, time consumption, you know, all that stuff. So, on legendary difficulty, enemies will have basically 1,000% more HP. You'll be permanently inflicted with curse. You have 33% of the standard time to react to companion requests. Basically, your time to react to orders is, well, cut by a third. And yeah, the enemies will act super quickly because their speed is just bumped to like 200% over charismatic. So yeah, for any of those hardcore Atelier Ryza players who can withstand legendary difficulty and can do a playthrough on Legendary difficulty, good luck. We're going to be sticking with hard mode. Yeah, we're just going to be basically sticking with hard mode with this. So, yeah. That's what we are sticking with. You can also create clear data whenever you want on a separate file, just in case you want to do like a New Game Plus playthrough or anything like that. So, if you really, really, really wanted to just, you know, just get everything all good and done with, well, there you go. You can do that. And besides, on top of the new title screen that you get from clearing the game, and also literally every other character speaking everything, you get access to the extra menu. This basically contains an art gallery, a concert hall where you can, a sound test where you can listen to the music of the game, and other bonuses too. In fact, I'm going to create an entirely separate video on this. But every single cast member, yes, every single cast member has their own final thoughts on recording this game. Yeah. So that's the main 6 cast, including Ryza's parents, Claudia's dad, Lent's dad of all people, Boss, Moritz's voice actor, even though he, in the end, barely had anything to do with the game, I guess. Lumbar, even though he had even more barely to do anything with the game. Agatha, kind of important. And also Kilo, who is also kind of important. Again, I'll be making a separate video based around these bonuses, just so you can hear them all. But definitely, we will be showing those off. So, in terms of extras, event stills. This basically shows you the full artwork of all those weapons, of all those things that are actually really special. Including the event stills from cutscenes, so you can look at them all in their full artist glory. Seriously, big shout out to the artist who actually sat down and drew this, because this official artwork is so good. Like, it's honestly some of the best anime art that I've ever seen. And you wouldn't believe me if I told you that it only gets better. And also technically more fan servicey, but that's besides the point. You know, that's beside the point. When even the official artist, you know, has a hard on for these games, well, there you go. You can also check out the Advent title, which is basically the opening cutscene that you can basically view at any given time. You can view the credits if you want to, which is actually really adorable. And you can even view the story trailer, which is basically when this game was being promoted. This trailer came out, so enjoy, I guess.
この遺言を読む誰かに我が未練を託したい。我らのせめてもの抗いが成就したかどうか。その名を空剣という。
空剣と私たちの住む島。私はライザリン・シュタウト、通称はライザ。なんてことない農家の娘。空剣島っていうなんてことない島のラーゼンボーデンっていうなんてことない村。そこでなんてことない私は暮らしている。なんてことない日々を変えたいと焦がれながら。 もう島の外への冒険だよ。せっかくなんだから冒険しようよ。
ああ、冒険して強くなって俺の実力を村の奴らに認めさせる。それが俺の夢だ。
本当に行くの？やだな、きっとろくでもない目に遭うよ。
ライザのアトリエ、常闇の女王と秘密の隠れ家。
Why the heck did that have more animation than the actual
なんて
video
ことない
game?
私は今日ついに一歩を踏み出す。当たり前の生
Bruh.
活にないものを求めて島の外へ。
Oh my god. I mean, okay. How? I'm asking, how did that have more animation than the actual video game itself? Like, whoa. Dude. Why? Why did it have more freaking animation than the actual video game? I keep asking why that is. I don't know why that is. Please someone explain to me. That would have made for a much better game presentation-wise. Come on, man. Okay, and and also there's a model viewer too, where you can just view like all the cast members that are in the bonuses, oddly enough. Like, there's no like generic NPC model of like anyone like Fresher or Rolf or Pat or anyone like that. It's just literally the characters that had something to do with the story. And unfortunately, unlike with the changing room, you can't actually spin them around and make them throw up. So it's a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit unfortunate right there, but you know, why are you telling me to shut up? Mia, why are you telling me to shut up? Oh my god. But yeah, you can make them do little animations. You can just make them wave hello. Like, you can make more. It's like, be like, what's the magic word? It's mainly just people saying hello and whatever else. And Lubart is just nodding, meaning he's special. He's very special. I swear, all of them have the same animation programming. I don't understand. Well, except Empel, because he's fascinating. And Tao thinks he's a little man. Oh wait, never mind. They have multiple animations, actually. Okay. Alright, cool. But yeah, those are the extras minus the bonuses. Again, I'll make it a video entirely separate from the series to just go over all of these. So, yeah. Anywho's. Yeah. That's basically all you unlock from the extras. You get very hard charismatic for beating the game. And legendary, by the way, was an update. Was a content update, by the way. So, yeah, if there's one thing that the series does very well, it's content updates. And yeah, Ryza is just one of the best. You get the option to continue on from for the post game. You technically get a new game plus option, and you get the extras. So already you get a hefty amount of things. But still, we have much more to do than just simply going over every single little extra. Because here's the plan for the very last time. Because there's still a lot of synthesis to do, or syntheses. Yeah, sequelitis. Since there's still a bunch of synthesis stuff left to do, we're going to still go after every single recipe. of course, because there's still a few more recipe morphs that we need to do. There's still a bunch of super bosses left to beat. We already cleared most of the... we already cleared at least one super boss out of like 5. Or possibly even more. So we still have plenty to do in terms of that. Yeah, I'm sorry this video got off. Like, I wanted to take on the super boss, but then I realized we probably wouldn't have enough time to do that anyway. So I changed tack at top speed and just simply went over everything that you unlock after, you know, you beat the main story. So, yeah, it's definitely a thing. So yeah, we still have super bosses left to defeat, and then once we've done everything in the base game, we're gonna go after the DLC, starting with the Secret Solitary Island and the DLC stories that are available for purchase afterwards. And then we're going to wrap up everything. So yeah, that will about do it. I know there's been technically no progress, but unavoidable. Next time on Atelier Ryza, we're going to, for real, start our adventures in the post-game. So I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.